half happy or?
Still to be happy about.
You're up too old.
Job's not finished. Job finished? I don't think so.
I know I can win.
One right. Now the motion left. Over the middle. Wow. Tipped up and caught. What an athletic play there by number 84, Clayton Stallone. And that was it.
Here. So
Whole thing, who do you even pray to?
they're coming in through the back door. Oh no! Oh no! Grab the children! Save the children!
Man, what's up? Welcome to the Addressing the Game podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Clayton Stallings, man. It's good to have y'all here, man, where we address all things regarding sports, life, and one thing that is not a game, our faith, man. I appreciate everybody showing up. Whether we have one viewer or 100 viewers, I really don't care, man. I appreciate every single support we can get, man. First things first, like, subscribe, share the channel if you haven't already, man. Any little support we can get from the community, man, we appreciate it. But, man, let me not take too long with this intro. I got to introduce my right-hand man, my brother, person who helped me a lot to be able to set this thing up, to be able to get this thing going. And, man, I got to just call him out right. My boy, the man, the myth, the legend himself, Tyler Bryant, man. Y'all say what's up to my boy, man. What's up? Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Mic is muted. Sorry. I have my mic muted. What is good, everybody? We got a great show coming together for y'all. Hopefully y'all enjoy it. We appreciate y'all for being here again, and let's lock in and let's enjoy the show.
On me, man. On me. We going on. Got to give a round of applause, man. It's about to be a great show. It's about to be a great show today. You already know what's about to happen. Hey, man. We got a lot of things to talk about. First thing first, man, it's Super Bowl week. Y'all know what's going to happen. We got 49ers and Chiefs. Chiefs Queendom, baby. I can't speak on it a little. I'm going to speak on it, but not in too much detail. We're going to wait a little bit. But, man, Patrick Mahomes, once again, gets carried by Andy Reid to another Super Bowl. Got it. That's crazy, isn't it? He gets carried to another Super Bowl, one of the greatest coaches of all time. I'm playing now. Patrick Mahomes, he's a dog. He's definitely, if he wins this, he's a top 5 quarterback. But, man, Tyler and me, you already know what's up, man. What, you ready for the Super Bowl? What's going on?
Yes, sir, man. I'm ready for all the hype. I'm ready to see what we got this year. Hey, our 49ers fans, our Chiefs fans, hey, we're gonna give y'all some predictions here. Y'all come back and y'all can shove it in our face if y'all want to, or y'all can type it in the live chat and be like, man, that's not gonna happen. But hey, that's what we're here for. We're here for a little bit of controversy here. We're here for the live. We're here for information, everything.
Hey, man, we got to say it, though, right? We got to say it. Chiefs, man, if they win, I don't want to hear anything about Patrick Mahomes being the GOAT, because he's still, listen, at the end of the day, we can say what we want. Patrick Mahomes is a top 5 quarterback if he wins a game, but he's not the GOAT. The dude would have 3 Super Bowl rings. Again, very young in his career. I know another person who had Super Bowl rings very young in his career, Tom Brady. And guess what? They wouldn't let him be the GOAT until he surpassed Joe Montana. That's a whole nother subject, man. I'm getting way ahead of myself. Yep. I got one more person I got to introduce. One of my favorite boys, man. I love him to death, man. He was one of the very first people I thought of whenever I thought about formulating this show and bringing it together. And, man, I got to introduce him. But before we do, I got to give him a proper introduction. Got to give him a proper one, man. Here you go.
Work to be better than we were.
Man, everybody give it a huge round of applause for my boy, DJ Rosales, man. Y'all clap it up.
What's up?
Hey, man, Chris, I ain't got to go too in detail with everybody, man. Everybody should kind of know who you are, but for the people who don't, man, tell people about yourself.
Man, I'm CJ Rosales, straight from the G. If you know what the G is, Normandy, Texas. It's a dog straight from the G. Man, did my thing at Sagu, former wide receiver at Sagu. Tried to do what I could do. I'm just blessed to be here right now. I'm excited, man.
On me, brother. On me, man. Let's get that boy one more round of applause, man. Let's give him a heavy applause right here, bro. Let's go. It's Addressing the Game podcast. We about to get lit, baby. We about to get lit. First things first, man. We got to touch on it. This is why. The Pro Bowl. I got a lot to say, but I'm gonna let little bro. I'm gonna let little bro handle it first, cause man, Sauce Gardner got the work put on him on this one, man. Man, y'all just pay attention to this, man. Pay attention.
Who your uncle? Who your uncle? When I talk trash about
And look what happened.
what?
He scored on you that week 1 game.
I don't remember that, but hey, if you say he did,
This man done went to week 1, man.
hey,
Went to week 1, so.
your uncle good at football, man. Yeah. Hey, no, this the thing. He gonna dap me up first and then say that though. So do you mess with me or you don't mess with me?
I mess with you and
You don't. So it's a little bit of both.
yeah.
Okay.
Man, look, he was going in on Sauce, bro. Sauce ain't know how to react. He thinking, oh, I got a little fan right here. Little did he know, Stephon Diggs' little nephew. That's Trayvon Diggs' son, man. For those who don't know, Trayvon Diggs, he's a cornerback for the Dallas Cowboys. Obviously, we have a Cowgirls fan in this chat, and I'm not gonna speak too much about it, but man, y'all already know, man. And y'all gotta excuse me. I got a bad cough. I had COVID a couple months ago, so if y'all hear me wheezing and peasing, huffing and puffing, that's what it is, man. But Pro Bowl. Is the Pro Bowl the epitome of what the NFL is soon to become? I mean, I'll leave the floor to y'all, but I find the Pro Bowl is the exact. Eventually, man, we're gonna be putting on dresses to play the game. It's my opinion. I'm gonna hear a lot of probably flack for that comment, but well, probably not, man. We ain't got that many people in the chat anyway. Who cares? But regardless, man, like I feel like the Pro Bowl is just kind of an example of how watered down football has become at the highest level, and it's only going to trickle down from there. Man, y'all hit me up. Tell me what y'all think.
Man, I honestly believe that man, it is pretty bad. We actually got a quarterback that was supposed to be in the Pro Bowl, but he decided that he didn't want to be there this year, which is kind of crazy because you know back in the day, whenever it was Ray Lewis era, older or younger Tom Brady era, everybody wanted to be at the Pro Bowl. It was like another accomplishment. But it's like now you got players who can just completely opt out of it. You know, I completely understand that you want to go enjoy time with your family or whatever. But there's other players out there that would die for a Pro Bowl experience, and some of them are just like, yeah, I'll go next year, or I don't want to go this year. So that's my take on it.
Yeah, man. I mean, honestly, I don't disagree with you, not one bit. I feel like the Super Bowl as a whole has kind of made every player in the NFL where everyone's reaching for that one goal, and it's kind of like bust. You know what I mean? So once you lose in the playoffs, it's like it's just a Pro Bowl. You know what I mean? And who really wants to spend their time at a Pro Bowl more than than be at a Super Bowl? You know. And most of the time, that, like you were just saying, that's a huge accomplishment within itself just to make the Pro Bowl. Some people wish they could just even get there, and some guys just opt out. I think because of the way the playoffs ended for them. The way their streak ended, the way their season went. I mean, to an extent, I see where them guys are coming from, and like you just said, I mean, that's just a huge accomplishment within itself just to say you went to a Pro Bowl. You know what I mean?
Then not only that, you also get a bonus check for that. So I mean, like,
really, I didn't even know that. I honestly didn't even know that.
Yeah,
man, this is my thing. All right, y'all know I'm a preach. Let me get my preacher right. I'm gonna tell you something right now. The Pro Bowl is the epitome of everything that the NFL is soon to become. Let me tell you why. Dude, ever since first off, since they took it from Hawaii and put it in the United States, obviously players are not gonna feel, it is what it is. I've kind of been here before. Obviously, because you live in the country. But most importantly, what are we doing? Why are we playing flag football? Flag football, dog. I genuinely think that Roger Goodell eventually wants us to play flag football at the highest level. Like this sport, what it was made of, what it was supposed to be, is a gladiator sport at the end of the day. Like, no, it ain't all sunshine and rainbows. Some cats get hurt and have career-ending injuries. That's okay. That's a part of the game. It's gonna happen. You can't prevent it. But guess what? Since we have made the sport softer, we've actually had more injuries than ever. And we have more mental weakness than ever as well, because you got cats sitting out for things that ain't even there. Might transition to other sports. You got cats in basketball and the NBA taking time off just because of mental health. Baseball, like literally, you can take time off for that and it's okay. Like, I'm not sitting here trying to downplay mental health. I understand the significance of it, but I do think we overcorrected. Like we got to a correct point and then we just kept going that way. Now we've overcorrected. Dude, it's so soft nowadays, and it's created and it's allowed the players to be enabled and allowed the players to be soft. Like, you don't even have the best players at the Pro Bowl. Josh Allen went to go golf in California. He didn't even want to go. Like, why would I personally, why would I want to go to that? There's nothing special about it. You've taken all the meaning out of it. Like back in the day, the fourth quarter was at least competitive and the game was semi-competitive, but generally in the second half, it was competitive. And cats actually enjoyed, it was a what measuring contest. Like they're trying to see, hey, who is the best? And I'm gonna prove it to you. And also, you got paid. And also, I think that's another thing too, is improving the players' pay to go to actually entice them to want to actually perform. But I mean, like, they ain't even the best players going. And I mean, it's really soft. It's really watered down, man. I'm not a big fan of it, as y'all obviously know. But that's really just my take on it. I mean, if y'all want to continue on it, go ahead.
I do believe that that your statement is very valid. So I mean, I don't know exactly what we're gonna do as a unit, as a whole, as far as the NFL, but I would like to see some change. I would like to see some of the rules and regulations get put back to the way they were originally, and hope for more, I guess you could say, viewership, because I feel like a lot of viewers have left simply because it's not as much of a contact sport as it used to be. Yeah, people watch it because it's football. It's America's favorite sport. But
yeah, thank you, Roger Goodell. We appreciate that. Thank you.
At the same time, real football players or real fans, they know, hey, we've kind of shied away from the contact sport that it's supposed to be. So,
well, like, you can't blame them, though. Like, CJ, I think we talked about this yesterday, or we've talked about it before. Yeah. Defensive players are incentivized not to hit the quarterback. If you hit Patrick Mahomes, you're going to get a hefty fine, my boy. That's just what's going to happen. I mean, I can't say nothing about it. I mean, what do you think? Because, I mean, I don't know. Like, it's just, we've created this league, and now, like, we're stuck in it. But, I mean, you got the wrong people running the wrong league, apparently, because, yeah. What's your thoughts, bro?
I mean, when it comes to that standpoint, I do think it's a little bit tougher, especially 16 games, 17 games, dude. You play week in and week out. I mean, you're going to have injuries. So I can understand to an extent of, some weeks that maybe the contact isn't really there, or, they're kind of trying to take it easy, because at the same time, like you said, it's a long season, dude. That's a lot of games, wear and tear. I mean, think about you're a DB, you're a receiver, as a lineman, as a running back especially, I mean, that's a lot of wear and tear on your body for that. I mean, you're playing 4 quarters every week, every Sunday, Monday, or you know what I mean? So I can understand from that standpoint, at least when it comes to softness, I guess you could say, kind of just not being as physical is from that standpoint, at least is how I take it, you know?
I think they should get rid of it. Like,
Yeah.
don't even like. Why are we? Have you seen some of the soft games they're playing now, bro? Like, we went from a gladiator sport to flag football. Were they playing like a water balloon contest too? Were they?
I have no clue, dude.
I think I heard about it, and if they were, oh my gosh, dog, that's ridiculous.
Like
That's
I said,
ridiculous.
I ain't even watch it either, bro. Because
Exactly,
like,
you ain't
it's
even
kind
watch
of
it.
boring, you know.
That's my
I'm
point.
not gonna lie. The games that they play and stuff like that, it's interesting because they get to compete 1-on-1. You know what I mean? Those are the things that I like watching personally. The drills and stuff, and some of the things they do. But other than that, dude, it's just boring. It's
If
boring.
we're gonna have it, let's have it. Let's have an actual Pro Bowl. Let's go all in, and let's incentivize the players to actually want to perform. No, Roger Goodell. He. Gosh, man, I'm gonna pop a blood vessel thinking about that dude. Hey, man, y'all know what time it is, man. It's time to hit a hard transition. Let's go on to the next subject, man. Super Bowl. Y'all know what it is. It's a great day to have a great day. Let's get ready for it, baby. Let's get ready for it.
I will be back here. I will be back here. And I will be back with a vengeance.
Hey, man, it's Super Bowl week. It's time for that time. Y'all know what it is, man. Chiefs Queendom versus the San Francisco 49ers. We got to get our picks in, man. First, man, we're going to go with CJ, man. Who you got winning this Sunday? And I can't hear no want. You got to give me the straight, raw truth. Who do you got winning this Sunday, bro?
Man, there's no toss-up. It's going to be the Chiefs, man. I feel like they're just a better team. Patrick Mahomes turns it on whenever it comes to the postseason. He's 2-1 in the Super Bowl. Obviously, he lost to the GOAT. I mean, what else can you argue about that? That kind of explains itself, self-explanatory. But honestly, man, the reason I say the Chiefs are going to win, right, is because me personally, I just think the stage is going to be too big for Brock Purdy. I think he's just a system QB. If this is the years the 49ers need to win, it's now because – believe it or not, the Chiefs receivers and their whole offense at times has struggled and cost them games. And it's coaching stuff, you know what I mean? You've seen Kadarius Toney line up like come on, man. Like stuff like drop balls.
I wouldn't say coaching. That's coachability.
Yeah.
That cat right there, Kadarius Toney's a different breed.
That's the only part I fear that could happen, but I just feel like Mahomes is one of those people you could never count him out, and they find a way to win, and they win.
Man, Talin. Who you got winning this Sunday? You gonna break my heart too? I guess that's how it's gonna be.
Man,
one right now.
Hey, I ain't never.
Don't hit your head. Just say it. Tell me what it is. Don't just hit your head.
I have never been a heartbreaker. You feel me? But man,
everything you say before "but" cancels out. You know that.
But I'm sitting here thinking.
He says it again.
I'm really thinking that the 49ers are gonna take it, bro. Simply because, hey man. McCaffrey running that ball kind of tough. Debo running that ball kind of tough, boy. Chase Young coming off that edge. Hey, we got to.
What'd you say? You said the 49ers?
Yes, I said the 49ers.
Bro, I swear I thought I heard the Chiefs.
Nope.
Hey, nope. Let's go. Hey, y'all already know what it is, man. Get that boy a round of applause real quick.
Honestly, Chris, it don't look like you by yourself. We got a commenter in the we got a guy in the comments saying that it's gonna be the Chiefs as well. So yeah. Hey man, we gonna knock all of that out. I think this year we gonna let the 49ers have it. Chiefs, they can have it another year. But it's 4 years later, man. In 2020 they won the ship. 2024.
You know what it is, baby.
I think the 49ers gonna take it.
Let's go. Hey man. I'm gonna tell you right now.
We know who he's picking, obviously.
I'm gonna tell you right now. Brock Purdy has proved that he has been able to get his team out of a rut. Kyle Shanahan, from from my standpoint, I could be wrong, but from what I understood, he was 0-30 when it pertained to him being down in the fourth quarter and being able to come back and win a game. Brock Purdy is the only quarterback under Kyle Shanahan and be able to bring him out of a rut to be able to win a game. That's where my confidence comes from. I'm really confident that Brock Purdy, they got the jigs out of the way, the uber-ubers, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, someone's gonna take that out of context and post it, I promise you. So they got it out of the way, man. And I truly feel that with this time they had to prepare. Again, it's hard for me to go against Andy Reid. It is, because like him and Patrick Mahomes are like this. They're like Tom Brady and Bill Belichick. They're a match made in heaven. They're perfect for each other. But Kyle Shanahan ain't no fluke either. Like, let's be honest. Like, the dude has been in plenty of NFC championship games. And I personally feel he's finally got a second-year quarterback, dog, who didn't even play a whole year his rookie year, led his team to 2 NFC title championships. Regardless of what you want to say, he has done that. That's an it factor. You've got to be able to close games and win games. And he's did what no other quarterback Kyle Shanahan has had. He's led them to victories in a comeback fashion. That's where my confidence comes from, bro. So you know I'm going with the Chiefs, baby. You know I'm going with the Chiefs, man. Give me one more round of cards. Give me one more round of cards. I know what's going on.
Hey,
I'm 2-1. I got two with me. Me, T against
You got three. You got 3 Chiefs fans. 3 Chiefs fans in here.
Man, Chief Queendom. Chief Queendom. Look, I love y'all. I respect y'all, but Chief Queendom, I'm not. I don't think it's gonna happen.
You do realize that you said the Chiefs, though, right?
Yeah, you did say that. You can't do that and then say Chiefs.
You did. You do realize that you just said the Chiefs, right? You said I'm going with the Chiefs.
Well, I said I respect their fans.
No, at the end though,
you did say you were going for the Chiefs just now.
Yeah.
I said Chiefs Queendom. I respect y'all.
No, you said you picked the Chiefs to win.
Yeah.
Oh, I did it.
I heard
yes,
that.
You
we
did.
both heard
Bro, okay, we can rewind it, take it, clip it, and I want to see that. Because, bro, you got to, hey, man, if I said that, I'm sick, okay? I'm not.
You're going to blame it on the sickness.
That's what we got to do. Hey,
You're going to blame it on the sickness. But I got you. So 2 49ers fans, 2 Chiefs fans. Hey, if you in the chat watching right now, if you're in the chat watching right now, comment who you going for.
Hey, right here. 49ers. I'm just calling it how I see it, man. It's gonna be tough. I'm not gonna lie. Like, all right, let me just put.
It's gonna be a good game, though.
Let me take my fan goggles off. I'll take my fan goggles off. It's gonna be a tough game, man, and it is hard to go against Patrick Mahomes, but I am gonna go against Patrick Mahomes because guess what? I'm him. That's why. Man, you already know what it is. Hard transition time. Y'all know what it is. Let's go ahead. Make a good transition right now. We're going to take a little break off the sports real quick, man, because I saw this video. Y'all can say what y'all want. I think it was pretty funny. But I'll let y'all be the judges. I will let y'all be the judges. And y'all tell me what y'all think. Because at the end of the day, Conor McGregor is probably one of the best roast talkers I've ever seen in my life. Now, Chris, I'm going to let you go in a little bit with Conor because you know a little bit more about this than I do, than probably Tylen does. I'm assuming. I don't know. But, man, I just need you to speak on Conor real quick, bro. Who is Conor? What does he do? Why is he so bad?
Conor McGregor is the baddest dude on this planet. Whether people want to hate or not, his story, whether you hate him, whether you think it's all jank, the proof is in the pudding, man. This man came from nothing, quit his job to pursue his dream in the UFC, and wanted to be win a UFC title. He won 2 of them. 2 belts at the same time. Was the first person to ever do that. He bit Jose Aldo within the first round, within like the first 13, 15 seconds, and Jose Aldo was the best pound-for-pound fighter on the planet. And he said he was going to knock him out in the first round, and what happened? Man, the dude is just believed in himself so much. You see the brand, the proper 12. The dude fought Floyd Mayweather. He was just talking just to talk. Look what happened, dude. Fought one of the best, went 10 rounds with the best boxer to ever live. And
hey, man.
obviously, he didn't win, but.
Do you think Conor Is he actually coming back, or do you think it's
I
just?
personally think he's coming back. There's a lot of stuff going on fighting Michael Chandler, but as far as that, from what I've seen and what because I read about all this stuff and listen to Dana and all that. Right now, they're trying to shoot a date for this year for sure, but I personally think the issues with taking so long is maybe some drug testing. Truthfully, be told. I mean, you look at the dude; he looks yoked, dude. Like that just don't look natural. I'm a diehard Conor McGregor fan, but
hang on. That's what he's doing right there. That's what he's. I guarantee.
I don't know.
No way. I guarantee you that's what he's doing. All right, here we go, man. We're gonna go ahead and show it right now.
But how are you?
I'm going to talk about money because we are the business network and the business of the UFC and all that.
I'll take over
stuff.
from here, Nate. You can bounce. Take a coffee break, Nate. And by coffee break, I mean bring me my coffee.
No. They want you to give us a quick count to 10, both of you gentlemen, if you don't mind, just if you wouldn't mind counting to 10.
Nate can only count to 5. 10.
Oh.
Count to 5, Nate, will you, if you can?
You count.
Hurry up with that coffee.
I ain't counting. How about
and
that?
hurry up with that coffee.
Nate, how much of the purse you're going to take home do you owe to Conor McGregor?
I don't know him.
Anything over 40 grand he owes me because that was his last paycheck. I wiped my with that money. I tipped that money.
I was gonna get it regardless, sooner or later. It's coming, with or without you.
And then the God came and blessed you with it.
Yeah, right.
Now about that coffee.
Man, I tell you what, bro. He's probably one of my favorite roast artists. Now, I mean, there's some things I disagree with, but he's so entertaining, bro. He's that dude. I'm just gonna say it.
He is that dude, bro. He just has it.
There's a reason everyone comes to watch Conor McGregor, and Nate Diaz is that dude too. Like, let's not forget, like Nate did win that fight.
Dude, he's from Compton. Them dudes don't.
Nate Diaz is that dude. He may not be built like that dude, but I promise you, he hits like that dude. And
he has such an odd build, and dude just sleeps people.
He's a dog, bro. But I think truly that's. Never mind. I'm not about to go science and stuff like that. I'm about to start talking about the tendons and everything like that.
Lord.
Stop it. But man, I'll tell y'all what. It's time for a game, man. So you already know what time it is. Hard transition time. We're about to right here. We're gonna play a game. It's game time, and everybody. Before we get to the game, I want y'all to know. Feel free to comment. Feel free to like. Feel free to subscribe. Subscribe to the channel. Share the channel. Be a dog. Help us out. You know what I mean? And that's the one thing I could be able to tell y'all is that's going to help us out a lot. That's going to get us where we need to be. But, man, we're going to play a game called Cap or No Cap. So, Talin, I'm going to let you talk about it. And then.
So, basically, we're going to give segments where we feel like it's a controversial topic, basically. We'll say something, and then if you feel like it's cap, then you say cap, and then you explain why. If you feel like it's no cap, then you explain why you think it's no cap. That's also for the viewers as well. But as you can tell, it'll be us first. So let's get it squared away.
Hey man, and if you're a viewer, comment. Tell us what you think. Cap or no cap? We're gonna have a woman coach be a head coach in the NFL in the next 5 years. Cap or no cap? CJ, I'll let you go first.
Cap, dude. Big time. I don't want to seem sexist or anything, but I just think that's cap, personally.
Continue.
The reason I say this, I'm not trying to.
I'm about to get you in trouble. Go ahead and say it.
I ain't trying to get us canceled either, but I mean, dude, football is a man's game. I mean, we've been around long enough. I mean, we played this since we were kids. You know what I mean? We, as men, as a boy, you learn all the in and outs of football. And for a girl, obviously, there are some girls in some places that do play football. That get injured. Yeah, but it's rare. That's a dime a dozen. And me personally, I feel like a woman to be a coach, to run that whole organization and know the ins and outs of a DB, how to cover this inside slot, that a quarterback making his reads of too high safety from one safety, just all the intangibles and everything that comes with it, the charisma, the moxie, knowing how to read a defense, just knowing as an organization how to run it. I just don't think a woman can really do that, personally speaking.
I agree. Talin, all right, I'm gonna go ham in it, so y'all just wait. Talin, Cap or no cap, bro. We're gonna have a woman head coach in the next 5 years, based on how soft the league is becoming.
Valid. Chris definitely gave us some valid points there. I will simply say this: given that we already have female refs. Wait. It's Cap. I'm sorry. I forgot.
Yeah, we do have female refs.
I forgot to address that. I feel like it's Cap still though. Considering that we do have female refs, it does show that they are evolving more and they're getting more involved with not only the football aspect of things, but it's also basketball and multiple other sports. So it's not that I don't think that they would try to, but it's something that I don't think they would excel in, if you know what I mean. Because man, you bring a woman out there and you try to get her to say things with intent about cover 1 or cover 2 or running a post corner or a slant go or whatever it may be. It's like they don't know every fundamental of it. And if there is, it's a very small few. And I can guarantee you that their intention is not to go and be a head coach for any of these organizations or franchises. But like as I said, I feel like it's Cap.
Hey, I'm gonna say no cap. No cap. I'm gonna tell you why. There was and I don't have it on me. If I can find it, I'll show y'all later in the show. Mike Vrabel was just denied a head coaching job because of his physical stature and how he just presented himself and how he looked. He looked too manly. In other words, I'm gonna pull it up. I'm gonna pull up the post because this is from a reporter, an official reporter from the NFL. I think from the NFL. Don't quote me if I'm wrong, but he was just denied a job because of that. So what's next? You don't want. I mean, no hate. Like I love the way Mike McDaniel. I love his offense and at the Miami Dolphins. He's a branch from Kyle Shanahan. But have you looked at Mike McDaniel? Have you seen what he looks like? Have you seen his charisma? Have you seen who he is? I feel like the NFL's not only going towards that type of coach who's your buddy, who's your friend, but also, bro, it's I don't see how we don't stop the trend. We've already overcorrected. Look, tell me one thing, how we not have overcorrected with the mental health field, right? Because we have to include everybody. It's about equity. It's not about equality. Let's just make that clear. It's about equity. We do not want the best man for the job. We want the best man that fits our ideology. And people's ideologies, especially in the higher ups and some of these ownerships, they're kind of weird, man. And they're kind of radical. And they kind of lean a little left. But dog, like it's just kind of weird, bro. I don't see how we don't have a woman coach in 5 years. I'm not saying I want that. But dude, by how soft the NFL, how watered down and just bad it's became, and how everyone deserves an opportunity, why not? Why not? And it's gonna happen, bro. I promise you. I'm not saying I want it to happen. I don't want it to happen. And it's gonna be funny when a woman head coach, and you don't even have to get deep. You don't even have to talk about X's and O's. Let's talk about the Jimmys and the Joes. You're coming in the locker room, you changing. Your coach come in. All right, guys, here we go. And you're like, oh. Coach, how you doing? Hey, can I get dressed real quick? Bro, get out of here. Get out of here with that, man. But it's going to happen. I'm telling you, with how woke everything's becoming, we're going to have a woman head coach one day in the NFL. By how woke it's going, if it keeps slowly going down the track. If it keeps going down it, that's exactly what's going to happen, man. I promise you. I promise you that's what's going to happen. But let's move on to the next question. Here we go. So cap or no cap? Bill Belichick, does he retire after he realizes he's not going to get a job this season? Cap or no cap? Stage is yours, CJ Rosado.
Bro, truthfully, that's a good one. I honestly, you said that he retires?
Yes. So do you think he's going to retire? Will he retire?
I think that's cap, man. Coach Bill Belichick, he's been around this league for a long time. I mean, you see just what he's done. Granted, yeah, he had Brady, he had Gronk, he had all these great athletes, but all around him, he's just been known to make everyone around him great, man. I mean, he builds championship teams, and I know that's a little bit hard with you could kind of see after they left, and then he had Cam, and they kind of struggled for a while, and they still, I mean, they had Mac Jones. Granted, he's not the best, but they tried to build a program. I still think there's still something left in him to coach, as long as he has the good personnel and the right organization still around him. I think he should get another chance. Who knows? But like you were saying, I mean, if he maybe they see or know something we don't. You know what I mean? If I mean, who knows? I honestly, now that you say that, I really don't know. I'm surprised he still hasn't been, offered a contract yet, dude. Now that I
I'll
think
tell you.
about it.
I'll tell you why in a little bit. But hey, we got 7 people in the chat right now, or at least that are watching the show, man. Hey, give us 7 likes, man. Break the algorithm. You'll help us a lot if you just like it, share it. Boom, you'll be done. You ain't got to spend a cent. You ain't got to spend no money, man. It'll mean the most to us. We got 8 people now, man. If you are just now joining us, hey, like the channel, please. Comment. Tell us what you think. Anything you want to see in the show. Eventually, we're going to have guests come on the show, call in live. We'll be able to invite you on to the show, be able to get a personal experience, man. And at the end of the day, we ain't nobody special. We're no one famous, man. We're just 3 dudes trying to have a good time, chill, and have fun. Talk about sports, talk about life, and talk about God, man. That's what we're here for. But Thailand, cap or no cap, Bill Belichick is going to retire after this year.
I'm still going to stick with my statement. I do believe that is cap. I do honestly believe that Bill Belichick will. He's intending to stay in the league a little bit longer. Which does he have to? No. Bill Belichick has been in the league since before we were born. Of course, I'm sure he's built a heavy enough bag for out of his retirement. But I don't know. Something tells me that he just doesn't want to sit at home and not be a part of the game anymore. So with that being said, I'm gonna say it's cap. I really do think it's cap.
All right, I'm gonna go cap too. I think it's cap. I think that he is gonna sit out this year. I don't think he's gonna get a job because I don't think he wants any of the jobs. And I think the reason he didn't get the Falcons job isn't because he got picked over by another coach. It's because he knew he wasn't going to be able to have head coach and general manager duties. He wants to be both. He doesn't want to just be a head coach, and he's actually pretty dang good at it. Now, granted, he has to get a quarterback. Like that's with any franchise, though. You have to have a quarterback. But for a coach his caliber, and for us to want to see him go off into the sunset like we want to see, dog, you got to get a quarterback, Bill. You got to get a quarterback, and you got to actually draft a receiver or a tight end. Pick one. Bill, we love you. You're the only Bill we know that actually is representing that name with any respect. Every other Bill that I know has just tarnished that name. And if you know what I'm talking about, if you've seen any of our clips, you know what I'm talking about.
Not him.
Every other Bill has tarnished that name. You are the last hope for the Bills, man. Give the Bills a reason. Give everyone named Bill a reason to have some type of hope for somebody, man. That's all I got to say. All I got to say. Any last thoughts before we transition to the next subject?
I think we're good.
Oh, last one. LeBron James' son, will he live up to the hype? Cap or no cap?
Chris, I think he wants you to take it away.
Oh, want me? All right, I'll take this one. Man, his dad is there's obviously a lot of debate on who's the GOAT, MJ or him, but I feel like it's cap. I feel like that's going to be some huge shoes to fill. I just don't think, unless right now, unless he balls out at USC where he's been, I honestly just don't see it filling in his dad's shoes as a crazy great like that. That's those people. Those are what you call unicorns of generations because there's only so few of them, and when they come around, they make a huge difference and they change the game forever. And his dad literally changed next to some of the all-time greats, changed the game.
Would you agree? He's top 3 and not 3. He's 3.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, he loves us.
That was a good one.
Is he? Hey, he ain't better than Michael. He ain't better than Kobe. So he's got to be 3. I was hoping you were going to disagree with that. All right, man. Here we go. Thailand, cap or no cap? Is his son going to live up to the hype?
Hey man, if I had a cap to put on, I would put it on. But let me explain. Let me explain.
What? Whoa!
Let me explain.
Let me put this thing on real quick. Boy, you better
That's
no
not a
cap.
cap.
Cap it. That's cap. That's major cap.
That is a hat. Anyways, no, I can't see it, man. I honestly can't. LeBron has done a lot. He has passed a lot of milestones. And he has made a lot of friendships throughout the year, throughout the years with multiple people. And man, it's just like Chris said, he's a unicorn of the generation. You know, how many people do you know are still playing the game 15 years after whenever he started? This cat came literally straight out of high school, just like Kobe.
What are you saying? Are you saying that he will live up to the hype, or he won't live up to the hype?
No, Bronny. I'm explaining why Bronny will not live up to the hype.
I mean, I threw my hat for no reason.
Yeah, you threw it.
Man, that's not paying attention.
That's not a cap. That's not a cap. That's a hat. But
that's
man, it's honestly because man, Bronny's playing style is a whole lot different from what LeBron's is. His figure, his stature is totally different. I actually just saw a clip where Bronny had, I think, 1 or 2 games where he absolutely didn't put up much of anything, no numbers at all, which isn't that's not something that LeBron has ever done. I don't think LeBron has went out there and never put up anything. And given, man, sometimes we do have fall off games. That's completely understandable. But no boards, no assists, not 1 point. You couldn't get to the line for 1 point. It's kind of weird. So I'm just gonna say it's cap. And also, I do think Bryce is a bit better, just a little bit better. I feel like he plays with a little bit more aggression and a little bit more tenacity for the game. Bronny is one of those players who's more elusive and I guess you could say makes his way around certain figures. Whenever Bryce is more of the tucks his head and he's gonna go through you type of guy, just like Bron.
Yeah, they're not the same because LeBron was already in the NBA at Bronny's age. Now Bryce is a different story. Bryce is a different story. Okay, we'll get to Bryce down the road, but that's for a whole nother day. Major cap. He will never live up to it ever. I promise you. If he lives up to it, dude, I'll put my house up. I'll gamble my house on that. Like I put my house on that. He's not going to live up to the hype. That's not to hate on Bronny, bro. Bro, he's playing at the Division I level, FBS level. He has really succeeded. Now, granted, his father probably had a say in that. Probably helped him get to that. But also, it's not because he's a scrub. But I mean, I've heard some people say that he might make a decent D2 player. I'm not going to go that far, but I don't know. I haven't seen nothing special from him yet. But I'm not going to sit here and say he's a scrub, bro. You're playing at the Division I level. You can't hate that. You can't. I ain't do that. So I'm not going to hate on it. But he sure as heck ain't going to live up to his daddy's reputation. I promise you that. And it's wrong for anyone to put those expectations on him. Now, Bryce, on the other hand, he's a different story. I'm not going to say he's going to be like his dad, but he's definitely going to live up to something. And who knows? Bronny could change too. I'm not saying he won't, but just he has looked very lackluster, man.
Yeah,
but,
I mean,
man,
as we're kicking it off, man, we are not our parents. You know, we're not our parents. I guess you could say spitting image or whatever it is, but in a good way. I don't know the term right now off the top of my head, and I don't want to take too much time thinking about it. But we're all given a certain path to go on. So if Bronny needs to be more elusive and play a different style than LeBron does, then that's how he does it. But I still don't see him making those milestones. I don't see him getting to those achievements, such as his dad.
Yeah.
And we got a guy in the comments saying that Bronny needs a little bit of time to grow. Hey man, it's agreeable. It is very much agreeable.
And I'm not saying he doesn't, but simultaneously, man, like at the end of the day, we can't compare him to his dad. And you're wrong if you do try comparing him to his dad. You know what I mean? You can't do that. You shouldn't do that. And That's just what I'm gonna say on that, man. But man, hey, I'm gonna give everybody that's watching right now, I'm gonna give y'all a challenge, okay? Me and CJ are gonna give y'all a challenge. CJ, you ready for it?
Let's do it.
The like button. There's 12 of y'all. I know that's not crazy numbers. It's our first podcast. Give us a break, okay? Don't hate too much. Obviously, you're not haters. You wouldn't be watching if you were. Maybe you are though. You got sometimes your haters are mostly the ones that watch. Could be laughing, right? But I'm gonna give y'all a challenge. Me and Chris are gonna count to 3, and I want all y'all to hit the like button. Like 1, 2, 3.
Let the games begin.
Ready? We'll do it again. Here we go. Here we go. Come on. Come on. I know y'all. Come on, Chris. Help me out, man. I know they can do it. Come on. Let's go. Gotta hit the like button. Ready? 1, 2,
Let the games begin.
All right, there you go. Hey, man, if y'all can hit the like button, comment, subscribe, man, that'll really help the channel out a lot. We love y'all. We appreciate any love we can get. And even if y'all aren't here for the next episode, man, we appreciate y'all even just giving us a chance just to see what we're about. I hope we're impressing y'all. I hope we're giving y'all something to watch because, man, we just 3 ugly dudes trying to make it. That's it. That's what we're trying to do. We're just trying to have a fun time.
It's the brother trying to make it, man.
Thailand has some technical difficulties, man. Hey, man.
Hey, man.
It's okay. Hey, we all get. Hey, I got Dollar General too, man. It's okay. Don't worry about it.
Call me ugly. Because you ugly.
We're going to hit a hard transition. And I'm going to say major cap to that statement he just made. Hard transition, baby. Here we go.
Major cap.
Man, look at the state that our country is in. Well, y'all, I mean, I think sports is just a mirror of what is actually going on in life. Whatever the culture is like in sports, it's kind of like the exact mirror of everything going on in life. This is why I say that. Why we're so soft, why we're so weak-minded, why we're mentally incapable of handling adversity. I think all that stuff has an origin. And I think it comes from life. I think it comes from the schools. I think it comes from everything. But to be in the United States of America and to have this guy as our head spokesman, our head leader, it's probably one of the most funniest things I could ever see in my life. Y'all, if you know who I'm talking about.
I think everybody knows who you're talking about if they're smart enough to catch on to that.
Sleepy Joe. Sleepy Joe. Sleepy Joe. Okay? This is my thing. I don't get how we're run so poorly, and surprisingly, we're still one of the most powerful countries in the world. Let's just say what it is. United States of America. There's a reason I want to say that, because I got to give a salute to somebody that just recently passed away. The GOAT himself, man. I love him. He was a childhood singer of mine. If we could play a song and not get copyrighted, I would play it, dog. I promise you I would. But we can't. But I'm still gonna give him a shout out because this dude is he was my childhood singer, man. I love listening to him. I mean,
a lot of late nights listening to him.
American girl, American guy. Boy, let me tell you, man, rest in peace. Toby Keith, man, rest in peace, man. He just died. I think he died last night. 62 years old. Man, of cancer. It was tough. That was tough to hear, man. I was playing Toby Keith all day in the gym. I didn't care what my kids say. I didn't care what anyone in the school said. I'm saying, no, I'm playing Toby Keith, and y'all just gonna have to get over it. We'll put a boot in your. It's the American way, baby. You already know what it is, bro.
That freaking country music is something.
Man, it broke my heart because that man right there did something for soldiers that our country probably ain't even did for. He did more for soldiers than our own country did. He gave them recognition. He gave them validation. He gave them everything, man. And to be able to come together as soldiers for all those brave men and women overseas, to be able to make songs for them, be able to give them stuff, man, that was awesome, man. I just got to give a shout out to Toby Keith, man. Rest in peace, man. That one hurt. How you feel about that, CJ? How you feel about that?
I mean, I ain't got too much to say about Toby, but all I can say is he has some good music. He wasn't too bad. I listen to him every now and then. He had some good stuff, but just to die that kind of early, man, that's how you know. You never see a U-Haul right behind a hearse is what I was always told. But life is too short, so, I mean, you got to cherish what you got. Cancer ain't never got a name on it, so it's kind of sad the way he went out. But he's a GOAT. He made an impact on this world.
Where'd you go, Clayton?
Hey man, I'll tell you this too. One thing with Toby Keith, like that dude right there, probably made one of the best party songs you could ever imagine.
Red Solo.
Red Solo Cup.
I like that song. He's like, I should have been a cowboy.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Toby Keith, man. But I just wanted to give a quick shout out to him, man. Hey, if you're still on, bro, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, share the channel. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Yeah, man. We're gonna transition though. Tylin, I need you to speak on the head of our country right now, bro, because I think it's hilarious, man. I think it's hilarious.
Oh my gosh.
Let's go, Brandon. Let's go, Brandon.
All right, so first and foremost, I don't want to bash anyone too much, but I do not like our gas prices. I do not like the simple fact that we have camera footage of a grown man, putting his hand and caressing other kids' heads or whatever it may be. It's kind of weird. It really is kind of weird, especially to be a grown man for one, and then also being at such a big platform such as the president. I feel like the only positive thing that Joe has done since he's been in the house is fall going up the stairs, which is crazy. How do you fall going up the stairs? But
I mean, if you're running up the stairs, that's one thing, right? But homie was like, he was going up as slow as possible. And man, I gotta share this video, dog. I gotta share it, bro. I gotta share it because this right here is the epitome of everything of our presidency. This is our president, by the way, and this isn't a laughing matter. This is weird. This dude is weird. I'm just gonna I would never let this dude around my kids ever. Okay. And if you're a fan of Joe Biden, okay, God bless you. I still love you. We still love you. But I'm not a fan of this right here, man. And I don't think anybody should be. Here we go.
You can spread out a little bit.
Oh,
Do you remember what I told you? No, not smile. No, thank to your 30. Hey, Angel, how old are you? You're 12. What's your name? How are you? The problem is, you guys, you got a hard time. All right, sister. I like kids better than people.
Yeah. Okay.
Grandpa's one of the good guys.
That's nice of you.
No, I'm not saying. He knows that. Do you know what my dad used to say? His granddaughters have one important job.
I just think it's weird. Like, why can't you just be normal and put your hand on a kid's shoulder? It's just weird. I don't know. And if that's not his intent, then okay. But man, you're doing it a little too much. And then what would other people think?
I'm not giving him the benefit of the doubt. But CJ, come on, bro.
Man, I ain't gonna get in too much deep context with that man, but he weird as hell, man. I ain't even gonna get too much into it. That stuff makes me sick. I ain't trying to say too much, but you already know I get worked up and just I'm like Des Bryant. I get too blunt and I start saying stuff and I don't want to get us canceled. So, but that man weird as hell. He knows what he's doing.
He'll cancel us for him too. I guarantee it. And I'm fine with that. Hey, we still got Rumble, we got Twitter, we got Twitch, we got all the other ones. But
that man weird. God,
hey, that video speaks for itself.
Yeah.
If you voted for that man, I'm not gonna condemn you. I'm just telling you to recognize this is just one of the instances of him doing weird things. Also, man, he's got some funny things that he does that he can't help.
He don't even try to be funny, man. He's just stupid.
No. Not that he says things. No, he literally does stupid stuff that he can't control. I've never seen someone so Like, I can't. Well, he is like almost 90 years old, so I got to give the man a break. I can't actually. I gotta watch my mouth. I gotta give him a break a little bit. But I mean, there's a lot of things that this man stands for that I just can't get behind. Never will get behind. And
Trump,
so weird, man. And it's just that's just weird. That's weird. Everything about it. I mean, but man, this is another thing too, and this is why I think our country is mentally there. We have a mental handicap right now. We are mentally incapable of living in the real world. There's a reason why I say that. Okay, the reason why I say that is this, dude. Some of the people that are going on with this mental health narrative are abusing it so bad that we have overcorrected so much that now our youth is now thinking that he, hims. Do you hear that? They think they're she, hers. It's even worse, bro. They think they're them, theirs. Bro, what's a them there? The only time I seen
either he or she, man.
Bro, a them there. Last time I seen that was in the Bible. Those are demons. Non-binary. Like, bro, there's people that are identifying as animals. Raise your hand if you believe that, bro. If you believe that there are people that generally, like if you generally believe that, no, there are actually quite a bit of people identifying animals, or do you think it's a minority? Raise your hand. Just tell me, what's up, bro? Y'all think I'm lying?
I mean, I believe it. I think there's somebody out there who actually believes in that kind of stuff, but I mean, I personally think it's stupid. But yeah.
About you, T?
I have no words.
I told you I knew it.
DJ, I can promise you it's more than somebody. And this is why I say that.
I mean, I believe it. It's like Tyler just said, bro. It's stupid, dude. That's the best way to categorize it. It's just stupid. I'm sorry, man. I like I said, I ain't trying to get too much into it. I ain't trying to get too rambling. But you either he or she. You ain't no cat. You ain't no damn hyena. You ain't no parakeet. You either he or she, and you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Hey, I'm just saying, if we go to World War III, this is why we're screwed. I just want y'all to know that, okay? All right, I've had enough.
Man,
of
what you just make me watch?
Yeah.
Bro, that was weird, man. I don't know even. That's questionable how you got the video.
Bro, it's on Twitter, bro. Like all the political, like the libs of TikTok, she posted it.
Bro,
I didn't want to see it, but I was like, bro, people would not believe what they were seeing if they actually seen it.
That's crazy.
I've seen it. I mean, bro, that's real.
Crazy.
That's our country. If
that's the weird
China, North Korea come here, and those are the people in our front arms, bro, there are people like that are in the military right now. A lot of people, they're incentivizing it as well. That's so bad, dog. We are screwed if we go into World War III, bro. It's over. I'm gonna say my rosary and we're done. I'm just gonna accept my fate, go to confession. I'll do what I gotta do. But that's wild to me. Tyler, what's your thoughts on that, bro?
No comment. I mean, I can't even speak on it. Yeah. I mean, it's. I'm gonna leave it to the people who want to be that and want to believe that, because it has. I mean, we have to think more rational and more radical about certain situations, and we're clearly not those people. So let those people think what they want to think, while we sit in our corners and we know exactly what it is and what it isn't.
That's the issue, though. They're not letting us think what we want to think and sit in our corners and listen. They're forcing that down the throats of every kid in every school. Bro, right now in my school, they have pride flags set up. You can go talk to a counselor about your identity.
That's...
you can go talk. There are kids in my school right now that identify differently because this crap right here is what's being pushed. That's ridiculous, bro. That's crazy. But man, hey, enough of the life stuff, man. Let's focus. Let's sit centered back. Because I'm going to tell you something right now. There's MVPs up for discussion. These MVPs right here. One of them plays for the Cowgirls. You'll be surprised too. Maybe you won't.
As you can tell, he's a big-time Cowboys hater. For anyone out there watching,
I'm not a Cowboys hater. Why are you calling me a Cowboys hater? That hurts my feelings, bro. Don't call me a Cowboys hater. I'm
First thing you said was Cowgirls. Bro, you're a hater. Just fix it.
Hey, man, I'm going to tell y'all something right now, okay? Before we transition. The number one thing that I like personally is the fact that we are willing to give, and I don't like it, I'm being sarcastic. We're probably going to give this award to the most popular person and not the most valuable player. This is not to hate on this person. Again, I'm about to get in a topic, bro. This is where I get a lot of arguments. But I'm telling you right now, there's one person that had a decent year, had a very good year for his standards throwing the ball, had a decent year overall, made the plays they needed to make to get his team to the AFC Championship. But I don't know. We'll save that, man. But let's just hit it, man. You know what it is. We got a hard transition coming, man. Y'all know what it is. Time to transition. Time to go. Let's talk about MVPs. Here we go, man. MVP time. I need y'all to pick. I need us to go. But first and foremost, man, y'all know what it is, man. Let's get it going.
On the left side, the pressure comes off his left pretty quick and his ability to buy time, but take a look at the safety coming off his spot. Just
or pass completion. Here's Lamar on a run.
Look at him turn back and forth. Oh, he broke his ankles. Now he's got an entourage and he's got a touchdown.
2023 MVP, man. We're gonna get into it. We're gonna talk about it, man. And one of the players wasn't even up there. He plays for none other than the Cowgirls. CeeDee Lamb. We didn't even mention him. Tyreek Hill. Didn't even mention him. I think those are honorable mentions, man. But we're going to go in it, man. CJ, who you got winning the 2023 MVP, man? Who's your guy out of those four guys that you see thinking you have that deserves it? Who's the most valuable player?
Deserves it? Okay, we're going to category that deserves it. And then just...
Yeah, not most popular. We can like players a lot.
The one who I think is most deserving with the season they had and the production he's had to help his team get to where they're at right now is Christian McCaffrey, without a doubt.
Man, get that boy a round of applause. Let's go.
I want to
get that boy a round of applause. Let's go.
I want to
say pound, my boy.
I want to say CeeDee Lamb with the crazy year he's had. Just as a mention, I just, like you said, some of those guys weren't even mentioned. So that's where it starts to go hard because it's like Tyreek had a good year. Lamb had a good year. All these people, like we were talking about Lamar Jackson too, he had a good year and he I mean, I'm not trying to get off topic either, but I mean, he didn't deliver like he said he was going to in the way he wanted. So in my opinion, the one who I think deserves it the most, just balling right now and just they're a dog, obviously, is Christian McCaffrey.
Most definitely, man. Most definitely. TB, man, who you got? Who's your MVP for the 2023 season, man? And I swear, bro, if you just mention his name.
Don't swear. Do not swear.
Don't mention his name.
But with that being said, yeah, there's four good candidates up there. I mean, they're all good players for their franchises. They've all made some pretty remarkable transitions for their teams and showed a bit of progress. I'm gonna have to go with McCaffrey though, simply because he's been doing pretty well this year, and I've touched on it a little bit earlier in the live stream that I feel like the Niners are gonna take it. I honestly do. Let's eliminate some of these players though. Lamar has had 29 touchdowns on the season and 13 giveaways. You can't really give him an MVP season for that. Dak has had a great season. He has had a great season. I'm not taking that away from him. But Dak has also not fulfilled the promising freaking gate of championships for the Dallas Cowboys. He hasn't. Josh Allen, I would give him his credit. He's done pretty dang well for his team as well. But I can't say that he's MVP worthy for this year. And then also you showed a clip of Lamar Jackson from what, 2 or 3 years ago. So that's not even this year.
That was the best clip I could find. And that was during his actual MVP season.
It's understandable. Lamar has had a great season as far as whenever it comes to developing. Good. He doesn't always leave the pocket as he used to. He does try to throw the ball a little bit more and stay in the pocket, which is what he's supposed to do. He's supposed to be able to improvise. He's a triple threat quarterback. He can be a great quarterback.
He is a triple threat. He showed he can catch the ball too.
But I do not see him being that MVP for 2023. I don't. I can't say that I do.
Most definitely, man. And when you say triple threat, that's kind of funny because he did show he could catch one of his passes too.
Exactly.
But man, I'll tell you something. Like his MVP season, people say, "Well, it's not a stats award." For people who don't, all right, if it's not a stats award, then who's the award for? Tell me. Like, because first it's stats, then it's success in the playoffs. You know what I mean? Stats is what gets you in the conversation. That's what should get you in the conversation. Then, do you win in the playoffs? Do you get to the championship? Do you get to the Super Bowl? If you're not getting to the playoffs, okay, like there may be a chance. Bro, he didn't even have good regular season stats for an MVP level. I'm not saying he didn't have good regular season stats in general, but for MVP purposes, he did not have good regular season stats. Just like Tyler mentioned, the dude had 29 touchdowns to 13 turnovers. And guess what? That's including his rushing touchdowns and his fumbles from running the ball. Okay, now that I got the negative side out, let's be positive. I'll be positive with you right here, okay? Lamar had one of his best passing seasons he's ever had under Todd Monken's. Okay? They still ended up in the same position that they were in with Greg Roman when all they did was run the ball as his OC. Still in the same position. So my thing is, when it pertains to Lamar, his success is only going to come from getting good lower body mechanics, good throwing mechanics, throwing the ball from the pocket on time to his receivers to be able to get the ball out to his receivers in space. That's what's going to continue to do it. But he's got to work on his throwing mechanics and his lower body mechanics to succeed and get to that next level, to get over that hump. Because I do think he does it. I do think he can do it. I do think he has the potential. But guess what? Potential is just as good as having no potential if you don't do nothing to get it. You know what I mean? It's the same thing. So my thing is with Lamar, you had 29 touchdowns and 13 turnovers. That's including rushing. But here's the good thing. He still almost had 1,000 yards rushing, running the ball less than his MVP year. So it goes to show him staying in the pocket and choosing to run when he does run is actually more effective because he chooses to actually play quarterback from a more traditional standpoint. That's not to say you can't be a dual threat and win the Super Bowl. We just are yet to see it. We haven't really seen it yet. Do I think it can be done? Yes, I do. But you have got to be able to work on your throwing mechanics and your lower body mechanics and know when to escape the pocket and when to throw the ball. And I think he does have better decision-making. I do think all he has to work on is the mechanics from the upper body to lower body. Like if he can work on those things and then just working on being able to transform into that franchise quarterback, to be able to make checks at the line and be able to change plays and get in different plays whenever a defensive front, they're showing a certain defensive front that they don't like. Like, bro, that's what it's all about at the end of the day, man. And if you don't see that point, man, if you don't understand that point, and all you can say is I'm a hater and I'm a non-believer, so be it. I'm cool with that. I look at stats, then I look at game-changing ability. Has that giving you the chance to win games? Stats, win games in the playoffs. Stats, win games in the playoffs. I mean, anything y'all want to harp on off of that? I can't deal with this Lamar stuff when people say, because like when you get logical with people, they take it as it's hate. No, you're just saying what you're saying. You're saying what you believe to be true, and you believe it to be true because you got the stats in front of you. That's why. That's why, dog. I'm about to blow a gasket. I keep talking, bro. Man, you already know who I got for MVP. The man himself, bro. CMC. I hope he takes it. I think he deserves it. I think if there was a year for a skill player to win since Adrian Peterson won the MVP, this is the year, bro. He is the new age running back. Wouldn't y'all agree?
I agree.
I would say he's the new age running back, man. But man, before we go, I got to tell everyone that joined in, man, we really appreciate every single one of y'all. We love every single one of y'all. Man, I hope to see y'all on Thursday, Tuesday, Thursday, same time every evening, 7:30 Central Time. We're going to be coming out with the heat with y'all, and it's only going to get better from here. The more exposure we get, the more we'll be able to have funds to be able to put into the show, to be able to give y'all more things to be able to receive from this show. We really appreciate everything y'all done, man. Before y'all go, like I've exhausted already, we challenge y'all, man, and it's an easy challenge. It don't cost you a dime. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, share the channel, comment. Please comment. If you got anything you want, any suggestions, if you just want to put a comment on there with a space bar, I'm okay with it. Just do something. Man, show us that you're here, that you want, that if there's anything you want to see that you don't like seeing, man, we're here for it, man. But CJ and Thailand, before we get to the closing prayer, man, I'll let y'all hit any last thoughts that y'all want to talk about.
Truthfully, man, all I can really say is I'm excited. I hope we get this thing rolling. I'm excited for all the things we got going. I feel like we're going to touch a lot of new things, touch some heights, and kind of go over everything, you know what I mean, as far as, life, football, different sports, different things. I feel like we got a good group, honestly. The best group we could possibly have as three people, truthfully speaking. Just want to tell people who joined in and just showed support through all this so far, just thank you. It means a lot for me, I'm sure from Thailand and Clayton himself, but just wanted to say thanks.
Thailand, man, any last thoughts before we transition to the closing prayer?
My bad. For some reason my deal went out on my streaming device. But yeah, you guys, we do appreciate you guys for being here. All the love, all the support from our family members, our friends, acquaintances, anybody. We do appreciate you guys for being here. If you checked us out through YouTube, follow up with us on our website. It's at addressingthegame.com. That way you can also leave comments there. You can leave messages for what you want to see next week or for the next episode, or just come by and let us know that you stuck around and like or enjoyed sitting here letting us babble about sports, life, and God.
And real quick, I'm sorry, I just wanted to say, whenever y'all see our stuff on Instagram and stuff like that, y'all see us post on our story or the link to the Instagram page or to the website and stuff, please, like I said, share it as much as you can, post it, repost it, however you can. If you support us and like what we're doing and support what we're doing, please give it a share.
Most definitely, man. Hey, today was a good show, man. We hit it hard, man. And for the 5 people that were in here, we appreciate y'all. We love y'all. We appreciate everything y'all be able to do for us, man. We appreciate it. Like, I can't say it enough. We love you. We love you.
So
we love you. Go ahead, T.
At one point, we did reach up to 13 people in here. So if just in case they happen to come back and watch the VOD, we appreciate you for being here too as well. We understand that people get busy. You may have other things to do, but we appreciate you for coming in here and keying in with us for just a couple minutes or just in your free time. So thank you for that.
Most definitely, man. Hey, again, we love y'all. We can't say it enough. One more time. Give you the kisses, man. We appreciate it. Hey. Enough of the soft crap, bro. Hey, this is Addressing the Game, man. I appreciate everything. I appreciate y'all. let's give everybody a round of applause real quick. Give them a round of applause. We appreciate it. Hey, before we go, let's hit it with a prayer. For anyone that's joining us, feel free to join us in prayer. We're going to hit the Our Father. Everyone knows the Our Father, the Lord's Prayer, and we're going to call it a night. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. And here we go. In the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For the power, the kingdom, and glory is yours forever and ever. Amen. Father God, we thank you for this beautiful day. We thank you for the opportunity to be able to have a show, to be able to reach people and just be able to speak our opinions, and also mainly just to have fun and give people a place to escape, give people a place to feel like they can actually enjoy themselves and kind of connect with people who may have the same beliefs as them or learn new things from us. And I hope we can learn new things from our audience as well. And we just thank you for this opportunity, Father. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. In the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost. Hey, man.
I ain't gonna lie, I put my hat on in the beginning because I didn't know we were still praying, but my bad.
No, you good, bro. You good. Hey, I love y'all, bro. We appreciate y'all. We appreciate everybody that's joining us. Hey, let's have a great night. Let's be great. God bless y'all. This is the Dressing the Game podcast. We out of this thing, baby. Yeah.
You're only half happy, or still to be happy about? You're up too old. Job's not finished. Job finished? I don't think so.
I know I can win.
One right. Now the most left. Over the middle. Wow. Tipped up and caught. What an athletic play there by number 84, Clayton Stallone.
Yeah, that was it.